Sure.
right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Hi. Second half hour in a row.
Well, there's a lot to catch
Lots
up
to
on.
catch up on. We got a lot going on. A lot of
There's
moving
a ton
parts
going
here
on.
this
Talking
morning.
Tuesday. We got a lot to talk about. So. Anyway, weather is good to talk about too because
Yeah.
we like what's coming this week.
Oh, man.
For the most part.
Yeah, and just like last week, really just one chance for rain. And it'll be a solid soaking too. So at least it's not just like a few sprinkles, a passing shower. Some people don't get any drops at all. This time everyone gets rain, just like last weekend, and it should be a nice, healthy soaking.
The timing is great
Beneficial.
because the
Time is
weekend's
good.
going to
Middle of
be
the week.
nice.
Yep, and you can go mow the lawn, for Friday, so all your barbecues and backyard parties will look great for the weekend, and they'll be nice and dry, so it's not clumping up on the grass. Some frost advisories for another few minutes. We got cold last night. Not as cold as last week when we dipped into the 20s in a lot of spots, and we were setting some record lows. But as you can see, a lot of rural areas are in the mid-30s right now. That's the case in Topsom, Wiscasset. Gray is 37, Rumford 36, Parsonsfield 36. Eastern Maine below freezing in Wesley, below freezing in Holton, and Presque Isle 30. Last hour it was 28 in Presque Isle, so it's already starting to warm a little bit now that the sun is up. High pressure provides us with a ton of that sunshine today. Tomorrow, this front is that only rain chance. It comes in tomorrow afternoon and evening, and some of that rain will be on the heavy side. Following it, it gets cool for the end of the week. Speaking of cool, that's what we have right now. Clear, calm, and cool. There is some patchy frost, patchy fog over a lot of the ponds, and also a lot of dew on grass blades. So if you're doing your morning jog or walking the dog or taking the walk around the neighborhood, stay on the pavement if you can, or else you'll ruin those new sneakers you got. Mainly sunny, very pleasant. Temps hit about 60 midday, and they keep going inland, although the coastline cools off because of a sea breeze. Not this cool, though. Ignore this. This model gets aggressive with sea breezes. It's never going to get into the 40s until later on tonight. 71 for Caribou and Rangeley, 73 in Berlin, New Hampshire. That'll be the warm spot in the Granite State and also in the Pine Tree State. Farthest away from the sea breeze. It makes sense. The air is cool coming off the water, so you get to about 60 along the coastline, and then you'll back off a few as the sun is going down. Here's that front tomorrow at noon. Showers and downpours crossing the Canadian border. It'll take till about after 3 o'clock to get to the coastline, probably into the evening hours too. Slow clearing on Thursday. Cool day with a high only near 60. There might be some frost on Friday morning. And then this high, another huge one, parks itself over the northeast, blocks rain from coming up the coast, and leaves us with nothing but sunshine through the weekend and temperatures that'll be rising quite a bit. In fact, we probably hit 80 degrees at some point over the weekend. The rain tomorrow night looks impressive too. Should be an inch up north, less along the coast, but as I mentioned, we'll still get some healthy rain here. A half inch, maybe a quarter an inch, something like that. It does get into your gardens and does water the lawns. That's what we need this time of the year. Southeast wind 5 to 10 knots and seas 2 to 3 feet. Mostly sunny, upper 60s today, cooler along the coast with the sea breeze. Tomorrow clouds increase. Late in the day we see some showers and tomorrow night some downpours. Some clearing on Thursday around 60, chilly Friday morning, and then we start rising. Mid 60s Friday afternoon, mostly sunny. 70s on Saturday, 80 on Sunday. And then we get a backdoor front on Memorial Day, the holiday itself, but it still should be filled with sunshine that day. Temps in the 60s. 65 to 70, really, actually. So perfect.
Look
Perfect.
at the entire forecast.
I know.
It just doesn't get much better.
It
than
really
that.
doesn't.
I know.
You practicing?
Stretching out. Just
Getting ready.
assuming the
Prepping.
position.
Some of them say it. Right.
48 hours straight. All right, thank you, sir.